Привет from Moscow. It's Jody, day one of my trip to Russia. It's Wednesday, February 10th, and my first full day in Russia. The first day we were here was a contest of wills with myself to stay awake late enough so that I would sleep and I probably could have slept much longer, but got a good 12 hours of sleep to take on the day. We had breakfast here at the hotel, which is great. There's lots of, some like traditional Russian food, and also some American country and Western music played in the dining area, which was super odd, but wild to hear. And after breakfast, we went straight to the Kremlin, inside the Kremlin walls, to view what felt like 100 different churches, all covered in portraiture of old dead dudes and one lady. And some crypts as well. There's a love of keeping dead people permanently in the churches. So I got to rub elbows with Romanovs, which was the highlight of the morning, really. But compared to American country music at breakfast, it was pretty great. And luckily not as cold here as we originally thought it would be. So walking around outside all morning wasn't nearly as terrible as it could have been, but by the end of that, we definitely needed coffee. So our guide for the rest of the trip, her name is Anna, took us to GUM, which is a Soviet-era shopping mall, but with very modern stores on the inside. Cartier and BMW and Ferragamo, but also coffee stands. And I know that the biggest thing I'm sure I will miss about the United States is drip coffee, which is, I completely accept is a disgusting taste to have. But so after we got a little warmed up with coffee, we went to a place called Bunker 42, which is Soviet era bunker, and was the missile command center underneath Moscow, very close to the Kremlin. And it was so amazing to see. I got to sit at the missile command desk and turn the key, and it was amazing to be sitting in the place where, our people our parents' age or grandparents' age would have thought of the most evil people imaginable sat. And it was me. It was definitely fun and sobering, but also a workout, because 18 floors underground. And we went all the way down, and I had put some of my things in a locker and decided, at the very beginning of the tour that I I did not feel secure doing that. So I ran back up 18 flights of steps, ran back down, and I have no idea how I did that. Like, thank God I work out every day, or else I would have collapsed. But it was just an amazing place. You can see my ticket. My little espionage pass. So after Bunker 42, late lunch in, let's see, what is the name? Starый Arbat, which is old Arbat, which, like Russia, much like America, is very into some design details of the 60s. But for them, it was less clean lines and more plaid. Decorated totally in Soviet decor with Soviet era music and video and traditional comfort foods, which, of course, after a day of walking around and running up and down stairs, I think the best possible salve is dumplings and potatoes and herring salad, and of course more coffee. And there we got to have great conversation with our guide Anya, who is young, probably mid-20s, and get some questions answered about life in Russia. And it sounds like an interrogation, but it wasn't. It was nice having a casual conversation with somebody. We also went to the Museum of Erotic Art, which you can see my ticket for that. It is called Tochka G, which means basically G-spot, and it really made me want to look into a feminist museum of erotic art, because it was so focused on the male gaze, but still interesting. And also I got to see a chair made from a design found in Catherine the Great's chamber, which looked absolutely beautiful and totally useful. So I was going to every day give you a sample of Russian candy. This I will spare you from listening to me eat this. It's caramel. I'll let you know how it is tomorrow, so you don't have to listen to me chew. But do svidaniya for now, and I'll see you tomorrow.